and welcome to another Friday, which means it's Messages from Spirit. So, as always, I am going to be using my Goddess Speaks deck, and you'll choose either card number one, two, or three. At the end, I will then channel the message for you for that card and then put all three cards together to see what the message is for all of us for the upcoming week. I'm going to just give them a little shuffle here. And just a very quick reminder that for the month of January, I am offering in person, via Zoom, or over the phone readings for $50. That's just if you book in the month of January. So there are still a few spots left. So if that interests you, be sure to go to my website. The contact information is, I'll put it in the comments below, but it's mindfuljourney.ca/contacts, and you can find there where you can book online, or direct message me or send me an email at janicechrysler@mindfuljourney.ca, and we'll work something out. Okay then, the first card I'm instructed to draw, card number one. And here we go with card number two. I will hold them up again at the end in case you're just thinking, well, I'll just wait and see what card it is. Card number two. And the final card, card number three. Alrighty then, so once more, this is card number one, card number two, and card number three. You're ready for the big reveal? Okay, those of you who chose card number one, you are choosing the energy of the maiden. And she's talking, as you can see there, laughter. Well, that's a great card to have. It's I feel as though there's some of you have not been allowing yourself time to just relax. You've had a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate, but remember, at the end of the day, how you feel, how you approach things is really all up to you. It may not seem like it at times, but it really is. And even if you're going through a difficult time, if you're going through even grieving, you do need to allow yourself time, and it's totally fine to have fun, to laugh about something, just to let go. Especially now in this world, there is so much negativity around us. And yes, we need to be aware of it, but we don't want to feed into it so much. We want to be able to still enjoy the simple things in life, those moments that make us smile, those moments that make us laugh. Get together with some people that you know you're going to have a laugh with. Talk about things that from the past that were funny, and you had a real great time doing. And in the moment, find things that just takes your mind off of those problems that you have right now in your life or are bringing into your life. And even just if you're one that is watching the television way too much and seeing all the negativity that's going on, you need to, even to be able to help that situation, you need to be coming from a place that is more relaxed and more positive. So this week, find time to laugh. That sounds like a great request. I would like that one. Okay, card number two is kind of following along in line. I don't know what Spirit's trying to tell us. It's the maiden, and the mother energy. Now, the mother energy, she's more knowing than the maiden and a little more organized, and she's telling us that you need balance. So, kind of tying in with the first card, are you one that has been spending too much time in one area of your life and not in the other? And it can work good, just the same either way, whether you're spending too much time with with being out there on the play side of things, now it's time to get back and get organized and get on with everyday life. So maybe you've had a holiday or you've been planning one, which is great, but you do need to look after everyday affairs as well. And in that is looking after yourself. Have you been taking time for your own physical needs, for your own mental health and emotional well being? Those are very important. We have to have balance there. Even with your diet, I feel some of you, of course, New Year's resolutions, everybody's going to lose weight, right? But it starts with being nutritionally wise. So now's the time to start that. Not so much looking at losing weight, but just to be healthy. So bring that in. So if you're physically feeling better, emotionally you'll feel better, mentally you'll feel better. I feel that there's some of you that have been depriving yourself of sleep for whatever reasons. Try to get into that routine of going to bed at a better time, of before you go to bed, take a few minutes to meditate about an hour before you go to bed to relax the body so that when you go to bed you can have a restful sleep. Sleep is so important to the balance in our everyday life. And remember, it is, again, all I keep being told to remind you, mind, body, spirit, it is all connected. So if there's one that's out of sync, it's going to throw the other ones out as well. So this is the time for balance, to make sure you're feeding not only your physical body, but your emotional and spiritual bodies as well. That's really important. And it's a good thing. Just like I said, to make sure that you allow yourself time for play, time for work, time for reflection. It's all it's all in that balance that you need. All right, card number 3. You are also the maiden. And now you'd wonder, why ego with a maiden? Do children, when we're children, do we have an ego? Well, we all do. And it's also our looking at things, whether they're right or wrong, taking a chance, stepping out of your comfort zone. So I think in this case, it is telling us that this is a time when, if you're not doing things in your life, things that you feel that perhaps you should be or you want to be doing, like you've maybe set some goals at the beginning of the year, and then here we are just 2 weeks in and you're, oh, I don't know. And so that's fine. It's fine to change your mind. Circumstances change. However, ask yourself, am I allowing fears to stop me from moving forward? Am I afraid of change? Do I think I'm not good enough? Do I think I'm too good? Am I comparing myself to other people, looking and thinking, well, they're doing that and they're doing so well, but I know nothing about it, so I'm not sure if I should even attempt it? Really look at what is stopping you from moving forward. Too often we allow the fears in our life to prevent us from opportunities that are presenting themselves to us. So you need to look at that. And the fears are all part of ego. And usually everything can be drawn down to a root fear. So it's like taking the layers off an onion. So what you think, for example, I always use money as an example because the rich and the poor all have the same problem, never feel we have enough. But your your fear of maybe losing money or not having enough money, or think, well, if I have money right now, that'll solve all my problems. But there's usually something, okay, you have the money, but what is creating that fear? It usually goes down to a fear of not being secure. And whether it's financially secure, sometimes it's more an emotional security that you're actually having and can be blocking you from receiving the actual funds and things that you require to make your life joyful and stress-free. So we need to examine those sorts of things and see where our own ego is stopping us from, like I said, seeing the opportunities that are presented to us, or the ways and means to make our ends. And if you hear a little meowing, it's my cat. He's getting a little impatient with me. Um, so that's for card number 3. Now, what happens when we put these all together? They really are all on the same kind of theme. So remember in the center, we had the laughter card. That was card number 1. And when we do a 3-card reading, at least when I do it, that's the main thing. So that's telling me that right now it's important for you to have fun. Even if it's just to find a humor in small things, get together with somebody for a coffee that makes you laugh, that you can just forget about everything for a while, but allow yourself time for play and for laughter. And reinforcing that idea is card number 2, because it's the mother card saying that you need to bring balance into your life. So as we said, balance means equality. So if you've had too much work and not enough play, or even too much play and now it's time to get back to work, it's time to bring that balance in your life. Allow yourself that time and a bit of a routine. It's also sleep came through for the holders of card number 2. So a balance of wake time and sleep time is important. And don't feel guilty if you need to take a little nap. Of course, if you're at work or driving the car, don't do that. But if you're at home, this is the time of year where Mother Earth rests. So maybe you need that time of rest, but maybe that time of rest is when you can have a bit of downtime, read those books, do that class, take that course. This is the time to do that. So find that balance, whatever that is for you. And don't let your ego get in the way of you finding that balance. You are good enough. You are worthy of it. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to create a schedule that works for you so that you can see, open your eyes to the opportunities that present themselves. Well, I hope this reading today was beneficial to you, and may you have a beautiful week. See you Monday, and have lots of laughter.